Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Shellshockprime, and I am back with yet another night of big streams. We got a big one tonight. Originally, I was going to do Capcom Arcade Second Stadium, but I'm like, you know what? I'm more in the mood to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'll do Ninja Turtles tonight. So, Cowabunga Collection. So I'm going to do the Cowabunga Collection tonight, where I'm going to be doing TMNT, the arcade game, the original one, and then the Turtles in Time arcade game. I'm going to do both of those. Then after that, I'm going to switch over to Splatoon 2, which Chad JV will join us for a multi-stream, and there'll be other people joining in later on tonight. And then after that, when it hits midnight, Splatoon 3. That will happen tonight. So you can see the schedule. That's practically tonight's stream, and then on Sunday we got Sharing with Shellshock, which with kart racing games with MMG Mike, Mullet Maple, and the Epic Man. It's going to be happening on Sunday night. But good to see you, Bowser Day, Maverick. Hopefully you guys are doing very well in this fine Thursday evening, which is a very, 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 very insane week. But, with tonight, with the news breaking that the Queen of England passed away at 96, which I honestly was not really shocked that it happened. Like, it was at this point is one of those things where I knew that it was going to happen at some point. And I don't want to sound messed up, but I knew that at some point it was going to happen down the road. But still, I have mixed feelings on her. Not really too thrilled about her, because of a lot of the stuff that she's done. Like, I know that she has hoarded a lot of money over the years, and combined with the fact that the whole the family is 100% corrupt. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. That I will say this though, I've seen like a mixed amount of reactions all over like social media. But from the people I follow, it's more leaning towards people that do not like her whatsoever. It may be unfortunate, but I'm just not, like, for me, I'm just not really, like, how can I actually say it? Like, I don't really, it's not that, like, how do I actually say this? I don't know. I just feel as if that, like, I'm just not really too thrilled about it, but I'll just leave it at that, like, because I know for a fact that I could probably just say something and then, like, it's gonna sound like completely messed up, but at the same time, like, I'm just not too thrilled about it, but it is what it is. Yeah, anyway, so let's actually move on, because I do have a big night. We're gonna do some Splatoon tonight, and Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3, but right now we're going to start things off with Ninja Turtles. So let's get to it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to be doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game here, and then Turtles in Time arcade. Remove penalty bombs, which is basically like when you wait too long it drops. At least you could turn it on to stop it. And I'll do the same here. Alright, so we're gonna start everything up. Alright, let's go. We're gonna do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I will be Donatello.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Well, at least let one of the demo screens go. So you can see, showing off how the action is. Yep. To me, Donnie's the best of the four. Though growing up, it was Michelangelo. Name, Leonardo. Age, 16. Height, 5'1". Weight, 155 pounds. Weapon, katana blade. Leader of the boys. If it gets serious, his swords start slicing everywhere and everything in sight, including salami pizza. Here we go.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Let's go. It's time for some Cowabunga action.
Cowabunga! Fire! Hang on, April.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage
Let's go.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Scene 1. Fire. We gotta get April out.
Attack!
So, they had to change the Ninja Turtles main theme to like a cover because apparently the composer will not willingly like give out the rights to it because it's an iconic track. So here's a fun fact about this game. This is actually my very first ever arcade game. Let me move myself over here. We're moving. Alright, this way. Of course. So many people want to use it, but they just couldn't. Because obviously it's all about the money. And knock him out. The roadkill Rodneys. Alright, let's go in. We gotta save April. Uh-oh. Say your prayers, turtles. He just... Rocksteady shoots everywhere. Hey, Spec, how you doing? Oh, let's go over here. Did those 3 Neo games last night, and you're gonna try to finish Trails? All right. Well, hope Trails goes well for you. Right now, like at this point, I'm basically just killing time until it's midnight. Since Splatoon 3 should hit at midnight. Yeah, like I figured that some of them I'm gonna do full playthroughs. Like eventually I'll do a full playthrough on Follow the Foot Clan. Because next week I'm gonna be doing the NES version of this game back to back with Manhattan Project. Since I did Turtles in Time, the Super Nintendo Turtles in Time as an impromptu. Yeah. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna handle the Game Boy games. Like I'm gonna start with Follow the Foot Clan. Then I'll do Back to the Sewer and then Radical Rescue, which that one may need a little more time because that one's a Metroidvania. That's true, yeah. And then there's Hyperstone Heist,
Pizza time.
which I may lump it into next week if there's time, depending on how fast I beat Manhattan Project. That's true. Going this way. Attack the foot soldiers. Cat Quest is starting up next week. Nice. I remember playing that 2 years ago, and I thought it was okay. I wasn't like I thought it was okay. I do want to play the sequel in the future. Yeah, Cat Quest 2 is really something I gotta play. But 1 is was okay. Uh-oh, foot soldiers.
You are dead.
It's Bebop.
Ain't getting any prettier. Watch your mouth.
Trap Corp.
Fine,
Yep.
Paul. So, who put the lights out?
Ow. It kind of does. Alright, time to go into the sewers. Alright. Let's get through this. Ow. Part of me kind of wishes that Hyperstone Heist was a more accurate port of the first arcade game.
Pizza time.
I do kind of wonder what if they would have ported TMNT's 1, 2, and 3 all in one cartridge on both Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Like a collection for both platforms. In a sense, yeah. Let's get rid of that foot soldier so I can fight Baxter. Ah, damn. Hey, Monotone. The ads in this set say Hyperstone was Konami's first Genesis game. 4 years into the system's life, suddenly a lot of makes sense in that light. Yeah.
Come and get him, Shellbrain.
I have no idea. Well, like every other interpretation of Baxter was always black, while in this one he's white. Though they did turn him into a fly here, and they did the same thing in the 2012 series. 2003, his backstory is so tragic. Hey, Noble Boy, good to see you. Party, dude. For the 2003 series, for a show that's supposed to be meant for kids, there was a lot of deep shit in that game, in that show. At least the first 5 seasons. It was when season 6, when things went downhill once they went to the future. But yeah, how you doing, Noble Boy? Welcome. And hope you're doing well, Monotone.
Pizza time.
Oh, right, yeah. I actually did not want to get that pizza, it just happened to be knocked into it, but it's fine. Oh, yeah. I'm huge on the TMNT games. Me too. I'm huge on the series. I love the series. One of my favorites ever. Because I've been watching the series since I was like 3. Right when the 3rd season was big. The answer, I think, is that they did not scale. They did not scale either one of them together. Oh, yeah. Don't remember a whole lot about the 2003 series beyond something like Shredder was also crying the whole time. Well, the thing about that is this. Like, there was a race called the Utroms, which is basic. And the Utroms are what Krang is based on. So there was a point where Shredder ended up like being revived, and he was actually Utrom the whole time. Hey, Derek. And hey, Rihanna. Yeah, the name was actually Charel and not Orokosaki. Orokosaki was the human name. Charel is actually the name of the Utrom. Oh, I know exactly which co-creator that was. That was actually Peter Laird. He absolutely despised the 1987 series so much that he was the reason why the second Ninja Turtles movie did not have Bebop and Rocksteady. But hey, we got Toka Razor, so at least that's good. Yeah, Chedel. Also, I could point out all the silliness that the 2003 series did. Cause like with the whole Turtles Forever, they were trying to make it so that the 87 Turtles were only silly and cheesy, and that they were never serious, which is 100% not true. The more you think about it. You feel like Toka Razor more embarrassing than Bebop and Rocksteady? And openly hated both? Yeah. Yeah, he openly hated Bebop and Rocksteady. I wonder what he thinks of the 2003 series, like, as a whole. Like, was he disappointed with it? Was he satisfied with it? Because I think the 2003 series is great until they went to, except for the last 2 seasons. Because I know for a fact that he sold Ninja Turtles in 2009. Yeah, more or less. Because I really feel like all the jokes, all the jokes and the digs that they made in Turtles Forever was 100% out of spite. To the point where I don't consider that the actual, like, 1987 Turtles, but rather a parody. The other co-creator, Kevin Eastman, however, is actually really cool about all the stuff. He's actually like between Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, I would probably say that Kevin Eastman is like a lot more lax about a lot of stuff. Like, remember Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation? Peter Laird hates that show so much, and he refuses to ever acknowledge Venus de Milo, when in reality, it's actually the least of all the issues that show even had in the first place. Like, if you even want to consider her an issue at all, which, not in hindsight, not really. Yeah, Kevin Eastman goes to a lot of conventions, and he's a lot more thankful for fans. But I would like to meet him someday. I met Peter Laird, and I met Peter Laird in person in New York Comic Con in 2009, and he was actually a douche. That's the thing. Like, he's one of the co-creators of one of my all-time favorite, like, TV series, as well as, like, my favorite characters ever, and yet he's a fucking douche. I was hoping to actually meet Kevin Eastman, but he was busy because he was there signing autographs. But the line for him was actually really, really long, because there was a booth for Ubisoft. Because there was a booth for Ubisoft where they were promoting TMNT Smash Up, and they actually had the Turtles in Time arcade game, because they were doing some sort of challenge. And I was wondering why the Turtles arcade game was there, but it kind of foreshadowed the fact that Ubisoft was going to remake Reshelled. They didn't even announce Reshelled yet. That was months later. And Turtles in Time Reshelled is not a good remake.
Oh no, it's that overgrown corkscrew again.
Hey, Justin. Oh yeah, Kevin Eastman recently said that he couldn't beat the damn level in TMNT 1. he owns all versions of the Cowabunga collection, including the collector's editions. Then again, he has the money for it, so of course. Or even that they could just send it to him because he's the co-creator. And Kevin Eastman still works on Ninja Turtles, like, even with the IDW comics. Yeah, I really think that they just send it to him. But yeah. No, the collector's editions are all sealed that he has. If I would have had the money, I actually would have had it sitting on the top of my shelf right now. Same thing with the collector's edition for Shredder's Revenge. He would probably he would probably get some more copies just to do giveaways with his autograph on it. If I ever actually find out that he's actually doing signings, I need to get myself a physical copy of Shredder's Revenge for Switch, just so I can have him sign it. And also have him sign the Cowabunga collection, since I also have that physical as well. I did watch both crossovers in 2012 where they had the 87 Turtles, and then there was Transdimensional Turtles, which was the first time they've met. Way better than Turtles Forever, easily. That's fair. But then the other one is Wanted, Bebop, and Rocksteady. I thought was good, but I kind of wish that they had a few more. There was a couple of things I wish they did that would have made it better. One of the things I know that they probably would have done a lot better is if they would have had Splinter from 1987. You really like the collection as a whole? Yep. And I'm going to go on record and saying that the NES TMNT game isn't really that bad. It's really not bad at all. I know I've said it to some people before, but I don't think it's that bad of a game. It's just pretty hard, and there's some poor design choices. Oh yeah, totally. And eventually I'm going to double dip and get this game on Steam. Yep. I do need to at least play like the main games I really wanted to play on this are Manhattan Project, because I've never beaten it, and the Game Boy games. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be like a rock soldier.
Thank you, my turtle.
Probably like a second in command to General Trag.
There it is.
We gotta find the Technodrome. Well, we don't need to find it. We're in it. The other main reason that I wanted this collection was to have everything. Being able to play like a couple of the games online, though I wish they actually gave you more online games on here. Like, at least make TMNT 2 NES online, TMNT 3 NES, like Manhattan Project Online, and the Super Nintendo Turtles in Time, make that online too. We gotta do without Genesis Tournament Fighters or NES Tournament Fighters online though. No, the other levels did have, cards. Yep. I already know, Enigma. I already talked about it earlier. Don't really need to talk anymore about it. Ow! The ice. I hope you're doing well, Enigma. Yeah, I'm shocked that Hyperstone Heist got the nod, but I'll take it. Like, I actually grew up with that game too, just like I did with Turtles in Time. Like, of course, Turtles in Time's better, but Hyperstone Heist is still pretty fun.
Keep the time.
It's a miracle this game got retrofitted for online, but yeah, what made it and what didn't is interesting, yeah. Now we played for full cartridge. I think Hyperstone Heist could have been better than Super Nintendo game. Yep. Well, that depends on what else they would have added. That's true, yeah, more stages. Plus, at least one of the stages, Bebop should be a boss, since he's not in it, but Rocksteady is. It's so weird. I think it's the only Ninja Turtles game where Rocksteady is a boss, but Bebop is nowhere to be seen. Yep, General Trag.
Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle.
The only difference is the face.
Crush the turtle.
Because, like,
Crush the turtle.
it looks like all they did was they just took him and then just changed the face. Shut the turtle.
Crush the turtle.
Because he's supposed to be saying crush the turtles.
Crush the turtle. Crush the turtle.
He's dead. Oh, yeah. And now it's time to fight against Krang.
I'm invincible.
Corner spam, yep. I do wonder if there were to ever be like a brand new Ninja Turtles animated movie where it's a multiverse, who would voice Krang Subprime, like the one from 2012? I only say that because earlier this year Gilbert Gottfried passed away, and he was the one who voiced Krang Subprime. I'm also wondering who would voice 87 April, because I think Renee Jacobs, who voiced her originally, retired. I don't know if Splinter would be voiced by Peter Renaday, the 87 one. Thanks to ABGN for TMNT 1 reputation. So weird that they've created this boss theme for Treasure. Yep. I believe that's his actual theme for the show too, which I think that's amazing. Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried as Krang Subprime was great. That was a great casting choice. Easily. It's like Slash was actually voiced by Corey Feldman, who voiced Donatello in the first and third live-action movies. And then they had a character named Mighty Gecko, who acted a lot like old school Michelangelo, and he was voiced by Robbie Riss, who voiced Michelangelo in all three of the original Ninja Turtles movies. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, Mondo Gecko. Let's not forget his role as Iago from Aladdin, of course. But, I forgot who voiced Leatherhead in the 2012 series. I know in the 1987 series, Leatherhead was voiced by Jim Cummings. Though there was one episode that he was voiced by someone else. Probably because Jim Cummings was unavailable. Yeah, there were points where Shredder was voiced by Jim Cummings in the '87 series when James Avery was available. Wasn't unavailable, yeah. Sorry. And then it's like, when James Avery left the show, I think he was voiced by Townsend Coleman for a few episodes before being replaced. Hey Top Dog, good to see you. Townsend Coleman being the voice of Michelangelo. Mondo Gecko was wasted in 2012 Turtles. I don't remember, did they ever make a counterpart for Ray Fillet in the 2012 series? Because I felt that he would have fit in with the Mighty Mutanimals. I still gotta watch Rise of the Ninja Turtles at some point. I'm probably gonna take a day to watch at least a good portion of Season 1. There's 3 seasons. I gotta watch them all. If you're playing, there's a nightmare mode in this, which is basically scales everything up to like if you're playing 4 players, but like as if you're playing 1 person. It kind of does look weird. Ah, he turned me into a baby turtle. I guess what they did was split 2 seasons of one season of Rise of the Ninja Turtles into 2. Yep. Yeah. Shredder is done. Freak the Foots, mangle the Mouncers, and total the Technodrome. That's Turtle Power. But what about the Shredder and Krang? Burn to toast? Vaporize to milkshake? Or escape to Dimension X? There's a typo. That's all we know. None of us can sleep safely in our beds. Shells. Krang's $10 million tank ruined. Dimension. The way it's spelled kind of reminds me of the word detention. Like, go into detention. Yes. I want to get a dancing like an animated dancing emote of me at some point. I just need to, get around to getting that commissioned. I'm not sure either. Also, Tiger Claw was also from the TMNT Adventures or from some other TMNT comic. Honestly, out of all the Ninja Turtles series I've watched, my favorite is 2012. I wanted Tournament Fighters 2. Yeah. Alright.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Let's do the next game. Any open for Hyperstone Co-op? I'm probably going to keep everything single player for now, because I want to just, Especially since later on I'm going to be switching to Splatoon 2 before going to Splatoon 3. But for now, Turtles in Time. I want to at least do this. And plus, I will do Hyperstone Heist at some point. I'll figure that out. But for now, let's do some Turtles in Time arcade with an awesome opening. Pizza Power. You want me to do it with someone other than Don? We'll let the intro go before. Well, we'll let the demo screen go before we go to the game.
My toes! My toes!
Pizza Power!
Jesus and tadpoles. My toes, my toes. Maybe you see from a parrot. Believe me when I tell you the worker me just don't exist. But pizza power, flying saucer to the light. Pizza power, I guess it makes us feel alright.
Let's get Shell!
Yep,
This is April on the only.
that one I'm not sure about. And Krang takes the Statue of Liberty.
Hey, Krang! Bring that statue back, you bloated beanbag!
Yeah, they kept it for this, but not for the other one. Yeah, yeah, but still, it's still weird. I used to think that all the turtles were not twins, quadruplets. But no, like, I wonder, how do they actually celebrate their own birthday? How would they celebrate their birthday? Oh. One other issue I have is that, in the next mutation, they're not brothers for some reason. When they're supposed to be brothers. Rise actually made the turtles, different species. I still want to see how that show plays out.
Pizza time!
People say that like the last season was when they really got good, and then the show got canceled. Oh, they really should, Justin. I was watching Maximilian stream the Tournament Fighters, and then what happened was he accidentally rage quit by mistake because he was just trying to mash out of a stun, not realizing that the game was 4 buttons instead of 6. I almost made that mistake too. I can relate to that. I almost made that mistake. Yeah, it's a 4-button game. In my case, I knew, but
Terminate the turtles.
yeah, because I forgot. But it's like I thought that like LNR would do something else with it, but no.
Pizza time!
We got Baxter Stockman. Ari, the day Splitter found them. Yeah, on the birthday. Yeah. Yeah, accidental rage quit. You did not intend to do that. You just wanted to actually play. Oh, really? I'm gonna have to check that out sometime. Oh, his gun's out of there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That game is great. I played the online. Yep. That game is great. Hey, Sneskov. You having issues with Twitch? I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Cowabunga! Alley Cat Blues. Cool off, sucker.
Alley Cat Blues. The cows have bungas.
Pizza time.
Ow. Take that one out.
Pizza power! Cool off, sucker.
Alright, let's keep attacking these guys. Pizza power. Hey, Epic, how you doing, dude?
I'm going to mangle you green
Pizza
slime
time.
balls.
It's Metalhead. How you doing, Epic? Ow. You alright? A bit tired from walking out for them? Ah. Well, hopefully things are going well in general. Of course, I've been playing Splatoon 1 before Big 3 comes out. Yeah.
Cowabunga!
People still playing No Hackers?
Sewer surfing.
Sewer surfing time. This is really good, yeah.
My toes,
Ow.
my toes. My
Oh, this is a
toes,
great
my
collection.
toes.
pizza monsters are all over the place. Yes. Because on Monday I'm going to start the single player. Yeah, because I heard about the fact that people might be wearing spoilery gear. But I'll be careful about that. Yep.
My toes! My toes!
Right. I wonder how long it is, though.
Pizza time.
Because I have 2 sessions planned for single player, but we'll see. All because of the fact that, like, I know... You doubt it'll be that long? Then I'll figure everything out. Oh god. Is it Prosafia Gaming? Because they do it for clout. I'll say this right now. If you spoil, you suck. That's what I say to people. Uh-oh. Time to go back in time.
Time warp from which you will never return.
Never return, you say?
Prehistoric Turtlesaurus.
Well, I'm going to be going through dinosaur time.
Hoo-yah!
I have Prosafia Gaming blocked on Twitter, but not Twitter. Well, Twitter and YouTube. I will say this right now. If Prosafia's channel ended up getting terminated because of all the spoiler stuff, if they would have actually got terminated, I would not be mad, because you spoil, it's your fucking fault for doing that. There's a way, but it's a bit tricky. And then people say don't watch the channel. Well, what if it comes up in your feed, and the final boss is on the thumbnail right there? So I'm not having that argument of like, oh, so don't watch the video then. When you actually don't want to watch the video, it just pops up in your feed.
Pizza
And saying don't watch YouTube is not helping.
Hoo-yah!
But I know
The sun cream.
sun cream. You mean sunscreen?
Hoo-yah!
You know what's the worst thing I want to bring up? That YouTuber ends up like having a huge amount of fans. Like, I would just basically warn people about them just for the simple fact that I want them to block them. Uh-oh, this guy.
Man, I just had a shower.
Cement Man. Funny enough, there's actually a similar character in the show called Blob Monster. Like a Blob Monster. I don't know why they call him Cement Man here. When it's actually a Blob Monster.
Man, I just had a shower.
He wasn't even in the Super Nintendo version. Actually, I did, but it was kind of my fault. But it was mainly for Bravely Default 2, so... Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's a way to do it. Like, you can only just block, like, you can't, like YouTube doesn't have a way you can, like, block terms. If they did, that would have been something, but you only just block, you're only able to block, channels, and that's it. Ow! This boss... Like, this boss has, like, no personality other than the fact that it's like, oh, I'm evil, I'm made of cement. This boss is easily, like, the worst boss in terms of how boring he is. Which is why I'm glad that in the Super Nintendo version they replaced him with Slash, a much harder boss.
Skull and crossbones.
Yeah, it's like we got Bebop and Rocksteady in this stage, and they moved Tokka and Razar to a Technodrome stage that they made specifically for that version. And also that Shredder fight, we had to throw the foot soldiers.
Forgot the sun cream.
And they felt, oh, because Sewer Surfing did not have a boss, let's add a boss, let's add the Rat King. Which makes sense. He fits in with that level. I will say the Rat King fight in oh, thanks for the 5 bits. The Rat King fight in Shredder's Revenge is actually a lot. It's not probably one of the most annoying fights in that game with the whole Pied Piper gimmick that he has. Yeah, start with the 1987 series and then work your way up to the others because the 87 series is like, it's cheesy, but it's fun. But obviously everything else was, like, better. I think in terms of character, I think the most boring boss is probably Wingnuts. I do like the Tempestra fight because you get to fight Tokka and Razar there. And then there's also those two characters, Ground Chuck and Dirtbag.
Forgot the sun cream.
They're both very good. Then again, my favorite fight in the game is all the way towards the end. Mine too, Top Dog. Mine too.
Pizza time.
Ah. Ugh. Ow. Razors are going to be taken down first. So, I have a question. How would you guys feel if I were to bring Jackbox back? However, the only stipulation is that I would only prioritize people who have been in my community for a while and not randoms. Like random people, because I've had some trolls in the past. Yeah. Like, you guys are cool, so if you guys ever want to do Jackbox again, I'll have you guys on. What I've actually thought about doing was making it so that, like, We could probably... I'll figure something out on how I want to approach it. Yeah, I have not streamed Jackbox in like almost 2 years now. Hey Mike, use your words and other titles you had in mind too? Yes, use your words. That's good too. Use your words is fun. And I'm looking forward to the sequel that's coming out. It's gonna be great.
Cowabunga!
Because the sequel was on Kickstarter. And we definitely gotta play the sequel.
Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. We're on the train. I've been hearing about What the Dub. How is that game? Another game I want to try out, but I'm not sure how it would actually work, is keep talking and nobody explodes. People say that one is fun. And then there was also like a Duck Duck Goose style game, which people say is Among Us but Duck Duck Goose.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
Ah. What the Dub is like any Jackbox game where you play subtitles or worse on the worst movies. Sounds like fun, Derek. I'll have to look into it so I can try it. Oh yeah, Rift Track's the game. The fact that they actually made a Rift Tracks game, I actually want to try that out.
Pizza time.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
How can I feel seasick on the train? Let's go. Embrace Redcom's YouTube series of Ninja Turtles, Mutants in Manhattan video playlist. They joked in the playlist is basically like TMNT 4 Turtles in Time. Well, I still gotta play Mutants in Manhattan. I heard it was okay, but one of the weakest games that Platinum worked on. But I still want to try it out. Oh god.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
Oh, goody.
Pizza time.
Is the... I wonder which YouTuber is it? However, there is a YouTuber I know that's recently binging on David Bowie music. Yeah, I never played Out of Shadows. There was also a 2012 series game that was released on the Wii, but not on Wii U. But it was also on 360 and 3DS. I played the TMNT CGI movie-based game. I tried it out a little bit. Not a fan. Not a fan of it. The controls and gameplay were pretty funky. Ah ha 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 ha! Got him. Cowabunga!
Neon Night Riders.
That goddamn scream, yep. We're in the future of the year 2020. I would rather have this as our 2020 than the one we actually got. Look at this. It's so weird. Look at this. This is like super futuristic. How would we actually have gotten to this point from the night? Because like this game takes place in 1991. Well, at base, before the time travel. Feel the wrath of Super Krang. Still got some more foot soldiers. Ba-ba-da-down. Then again, when I was a little kid, I've been watching a lot of Jetsons. Oh, and going by the logic of Jetsons, George Jetson was born this year. If this was in the far future, yeah, I can see it floating and flying platforms being a thing. Looking back on it now, this is way too far-fetched to be 2020. If this was 2120, maybe. We don't know how things will be then, but 2020, no. And especially since that passed, it's 2022. Then I got pizza.
Face the wrath of Super Krang.
Oh yeah. Like Back to the Future Part 2. Like that Envision. See that Envision 2015, it's definitely a lot more reasonable than this. And even then, some stuff is far-fetched. People were just hoping for a Thunderboard. Like, not Thunderboard. Hoverboard. What the fuck did I say Thunderboard? What the fuck's a Thunderboard? But yeah, hoverboard. Like, we technically have hoverboard. It's just not in, like, the way that people expected. We did get the self-laced shoes. Yep. And we had that Pepsi, but it was only for a limited. That special Pepsi, that was only for a limited time, and it was hard to get. Like when I went to New York Comic Con that year, I did see it, but it was too fucking pricey, just for fucking Pepsi. Apparently, it tasted the same. I don't remember how much though. All that just for a Pepsi. People will just keep the bottle, use it as a collector's item, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. A Thunderboard is from Thundercats Roar. Please never say Thunderboard. Oh, I mumble up my words, so I meant to say hoverboard. Ow! Someone's going to port Cowabunga Collection Dreamcast? Wow.
Cowabunga! Starbase, where
Yes.
no turtle has gone
But there's only 4
before.
games with online co-op. Well, technically 3. And the other's a fighting game. So that was Versus.
I'm trapped.
So, the first two arcade games in Hyperstone Heist have co-op, while Super Nintendo Tournament Fighters is basically just you and someone else. So
I'm trapped.
go ahead and pay it now. Excuse me while I take a shower. Oh God,
I'm trapped.
I'm trapped. Pizza power. Let's take them out. Ah. That's reference to when Shredder made him get out of the shower. Yeah. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Now I'm too cool.
Ow. Let's go. Pizza power! Ow. Ow.
Ooh, I feel seasick.
You shellheads are dead. I'm trapped.
Let's go.
I'm trapped. Anyone got a pin? I'm trapped.
Ow.
Anyone got a pin? I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
Ow.
I'm trapped.
Come on.
Anyone got a pin?
Also, Krang can actually get away here. So if the fight takes too long, he'll get away.
I'm trapped.
Or the fight will end.
Anyone got a pin?
We'll blow him up before he goes away. Almost got him.
Anyone got a pin?
Come on.
Anyone got a pin?
Got him.
That hole's our way home. Let's go.
There's even a one gag in the 2012 series where Krang used 1987 Shredder special shampoo when he buys off the internet.
Technodrome.
Special,
The
and
final
Krang tells
Shellshock.
Shredder Krang uses whatever shampoo Krang desires. Doesn't surprise me. What would be cool would be if Krang showed up in the final boss fight if he escapes. Yeah, that would have been nice. And here is just regular Shredder.
Turtle soup, my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is bigger. Like I think they originally wanted to use Super Shredder, but they didn't have time for this version. But they did for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Why do his arms bend like that? I have no idea. Uh-oh. If he actually does it.
Yeah.
Let me see if he does it. That's not the attack, but I have low health anyway. I know which one it is, but he rarely does it. There we go.
Where's my rattle?
Where's my rattle? Well, that's what happens. And will he die? Yeah, because he got the Retro Mutagen Ray. And that Statue of Liberty, though. There we go. Yes!
Cowabunga!
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, our 4 reptilian heroes, have overcome the Arch villain Shredder.
And did it. Yeah. That was some good stuff right there. Pizza power indeed. That's what it's all about. Isn't it? I like, to tell you the truth, I like this version more than SNES. For me, it's the SNES version I like, CG. Arcade version, like 4 players, but for...
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, thanks for the 50 bits. Oh, I forgot that it loops. And then you have to do it again. Alright. That was something.